These chocolate peanut butter candy bars use a surprising ingredient, Ritz crackers.
Let's see what's cooking, let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking, it's time for Yo-Yo Facts 12.
Hello everyone, starting off with a medium-sized saucepan and 3/4 cup of butter. I cubed mine because it was cold out of the fridge. It'll just be easier to melt. Add into that 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar, 1 cup of white granulated sugar, and 1/3 cup of milk. Then 1 1/2 cups of graham cracker crumbs. Then you turn the heat on to medium and you'll stir and it'll start to melt. Now, if I were to do this again, I would suggest that you melt the butter first, then add the other ingredients. Basically just took a little bit longer. Just keep stirring over medium heat. You'll feel the need to turn the heat up, but if you do, it'll scorch. So keep it on medium. Continue to cook until it starts to boil, and then set your timer for 5 minutes and cook and stir continuously for another 5 minutes. If you notice that it's starting to scorch on the bottom or you see a lot of brown bits coming up, just turn the heat down a little bit and then remove from the heat. Then take a 9 by 13 inch cooking dish and just lightly grease it. I just sprayed mine with a little bit of cooking spray, and then you're going to line the bottom with plain Ritz crackers, not the cheese ones, just the plain ones, and just fill up the bottom with them. And what I did was I added a few broken pieces that I had. I just added them to the edge. Then you'll take half of that caramel fudge mixture that you just made and you're going to pour it on top of those Ritz crackers. Then add a second layer of Ritz on top of that. The recipe says it uses 2 sleeves if your Ritz crackers come in sleeves, and it's about 75 or so. Work fairly quickly because what you've just made with that caramel stuff, you've made fudge is basically what you've done. So it will start to set as soon as it cools a little bit. So work fairly quickly and cover that second layer of Ritz with that mixture. And then finally, you'll just have to spread it out and just try to get a little bit of that fudge mixture all the way around over all the crackers. Then just set it aside to cool a little bit. Now the Ritz crackers I had didn't come in sleeves, they came in a box and a bag. That's a 200-gram box, and I used almost all of them. Here, I'll show you. This is what I had left. I had about maybe four crackers and a few crumbs left in the bag, so I used almost the whole bag. Now for the topping. That's 1 1/2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips and 1 1/4 cups of peanut butter. Put it in a microwave safe container if you'd like, or you can melt this on top of the stove or in a double boiler if you'd like. I put mine in the microwave for about a minute. It melted that peanut butter right away, and then I took it out and I just stirred, and then all those chocolate chips melted up very, very nicely. So once that's nice and smooth, all you have to do is pour it on top of your fudge layer and just spread it around so that it's nice and smooth, and then let it set. Now I put mine in the refrigerator just to speed up that process a little bit, and once the chocolate is set, you can cut it up into squares. And here they are. They slice up very, very nicely into nice little pieces. You can see all those distinctive, wonderful layers. You have that wonderful chocolate peanut butter on the top, that caramel fudgy center, and then nice crunchy crackers. It actually tastes a lot like a chocolate bar or a candy bar. I also think these would be pretty awesome if you used graham crackers instead of Ritz crackers. Might give that one a try. I have one other recipe on my channel that uses Ritz crackers in a surprising way, and it is this Ritz cracker candy. If you want to see this recipe, go ahead and click on your screen, and thank you so much for watching.